Live Q&A now here on the Cowboys Report, so you guys know the drill by now. Use hashtag Cowboys to get your questions on the air. Let us know in the comment section what you're thinking about all things Cowboys here. Use that hashtag. Makes it a lot easier for producer Alicia to find them and bring them up on screen. All right, AJ Guest, do you think we'll make the playoffs, the hard games coming up? It's all going to come down to the Eagles game. As a Cowboys fan, as the Cowboys Report host, I will choose to speak it into existence. The Cowboys will make the playoffs. There you guys go. Don't say I am a hater when I'm trying not to be in this scenario. Tricky schedule. Patriots game, I don't think they're going to win, but they got to keep winning games here. CJ DeYoung III, what are Cooper's injuries? It's a variety of them at this point. It's a knee, it's an ankle. I think at some point the hip is a factor here as well. Mostly it's the leg injury. I think the hip's mostly okay, but I think that might look like it was bothering him a little bit. But lower body for Cooper just overall. He's been banged up all year. He's going to keep fighting through it. They will be cautious with him in between games, keeping things as easy as possible. Next up here from Mr. Steve 083, what is the status on Collins? As of right now, filming this after the game, I haven't heard anything on Lael Collins. So I'm sure we'll get word at some point. It was a knee injury for Lael Collins. They listed him as doubtful to return. So we'll see. Hopefully he is okay. He has played so well this year. I want him on the field. He also said he aggravated the same back. That was the issue. He said he'll be fine. Update for you actually just came across. We'll see. I think he's going to be questionable to play the game, but he's not. He feels pretty confident. We'll see how the Cowboys end up doing there. Hunter M., what is your confidence level for next week's game against the Pats on a scale of 1 to 10? Like a 4. The Patriots are going to be favored. It's a road game. That maybe you're hoping that this is your Saints game. You upset a team who's better than you, but I'm not feeling overly confident about this one. I hope the Cowboys will find a way to win. I see 7s coming in. I hope you guys are right. But Hunter says 4 or 5. It's about where I'm at too. Reckless Matt, can we finally appreciate Heath? Oh, that's impossible. You can never appreciate Jeff Heath because it's the nature of Cowboys fandom. Going to be some hate and some love. I feel like you maybe missed him a little bit. I don't think Darian Thompson played as well as he has earlier this year. Jeff Heath is who we thought he is. He's a number 3, number 2, corner or safety. That's about what he is for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, Dieter. Oh boy, I'm going to go with Dieter G because I'm going to botch that name there. With a pass-first mentality, what do you think they will do with Elliott and Dak's contract issues? Well, you just pay Dak, and you're fine with it. Then you accept the fact that you've paid Dak Prescott and you've paid Zeke Elliott. You should never use your game plan based on who got paid and who didn't get paid. Except Zeke has been paid. That is, worst case, a sunk cost. You got to win your games. And that comes right now by letting Dak sling the football and then paying Dak sooner than later or whenever you can. It's both sides right now being a bit slow, I think. I think Dak gets paid. Win your games right now. Worry about the money later on and down the road. First, last, did the Cowboys defense turn to the elite level they were, or have teams figured them out? I mean, I got some concerns about this defense. You don't have an impactful defensive tackle. Frankly, you miss Tyrone Crawford. I think you miss him doing the dirty work at both defensive end and defensive tackle. The Cowboys don't have a player of his play style and effectiveness right now. That's an area where you miss him. I will believe it when I see it. Let's put it that way there for the Cowboys. As promised, the suit giveaway coming up at the end of the show. So if you want a chance to win a free custom-fitted suit, go follow Kashiyama Tailors on Instagram. Get that link in the chat. At Kashiyama Tailors on Instagram. Go follow them. And by the way, if we get to 3,700 followers, we will give away a second free suit. Let me check the numbers here for Kashiyama on that right now. At 3,296. Shout out to Summer Michelle Shelby, CEO. Don't know who that is. And then Nick D. Panfilis. I hope I didn't get your last name right or wrong there, Nick. If I did, I'm sorry. If we get to that number, we'll give away a second one. So stay tuned. End of the show coming up in a little bit. TKG, thoughts on Zeke doing the Dak dance? I thought it was funny. Like, Zeke and Dak are good friends, so I appreciate that celebration. Zeke's had some good celebrations. Not quite as good as the kettle jump, but I thought that was a good one by Zeke. Santos Mays, do you think if we can give Pollard a few more touches, it will cause defenses to watch him more? I think the most effective thing that giving Tony Pollard touches does is in the past couple weeks, teams were not buying the jet motion. They were not giving any respect to Tavon Austin coming in motion. They didn't really react to it. They weren't buying it as an actual threat. They were like, oh, whatever. But now that Tony Pollard had some success on the push pass, you've now opened up him as a decoy on a little fake push pass, either give to Zeke or more likely throw it downfield. So effectiveness will cause defense, now that's on tape and working, to react a little bit differently, and that helps up everything else. Alan Williams, is it mandatory for Dallas to pick up a DT who can stop the run? I have viewed this as mandatory for years now. Cowboys haven't really felt the same way. So hopefully they can find a way to do that. From Griffin, will the Cowboys keep Kellen Moore around next season? Depends. Depends on who your head coach is and what he wants to do. If you hire an offensive mind like, say, Lincoln Riley, who you want calling the plays, not sure if there's a place for Kellen Moore. I think it all depends on who your head coach is. If it's Jason Garrett still somehow, it's probably going to be Kellen Moore. If it's a non-play caller, maybe it is still Kellen Moore, but we'll see. Kaleem519, do you think we win the division? Well, I said I think that the Cowboys will find their way into the title, to the playoffs, and if you're going to make the playoffs, it's got to come through the NFC East. That is how the Dallas Cowboys will make the playoffs. It has to come through the NFC East. First, last, can the defense return to their elite form, or was last season a fluke? I don't know. I need more data. Like, I can guess one way or the other, but I don't know if it's going to be a clear-cut scenario where the Cowboys, they get better, this is a fluke. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of both. So, they can? Yes. Was it a fluke? I don't think so. All right, Mr. Malefic, what's the likelihood Dallas goes 5-1 the rest of the way? I'm gonna go with 45%, which is actually pretty high. Maybe I should maybe like 40%. There is a chance they can win almost all of their games. I think 4-2 is a little bit more likely, and as long as you beat the Eagles, I think that's enough to get you in the playoffs and win the NFC East. Invoke, do the Cowboys open the playbook up and try to get the ball to Tony Pollard more? I think they use Tony Pollard just about perfectly. I don't think you need to force a bunch of more reps for Tony Pollard. I think that is about right for what you want right now. You don't have to make it suddenly 12. I think that 6-ish range, depending on how game script is. If you're up big, you can give him more. I think that was about right for the Cowboys. So should Dallas free Tony Pollard? Type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. Let me know what you guys think there in the comment section. I think so. I think you need to use Tony Pollard, and the way you used him today was really effective plays and usage for Tony Pollard. K. Fitz Carey, does Zeke have the burst for zone run? I think so. I think the issue for Zeke is not getting to the hole or getting through it. It's getting more than just the hole. I think that's the problem right now for Zeke Elliott. It's the elusiveness and tackle breaking hasn't really been there. So we'll see on that front. I also have a gift deal for you guys. Do you want that Cowboys hoodie? As you might know, hoodies surprisingly expensive. You can get this hoodie for $35.99, 40% off its listed price, by the way, on Fanatics. It's chatsports.com/gift5. Chatsports.com/gift5. Go check that out. It's the Cowboys hoodie, 40% off if you use that link, chatsports.com/gift5. Perfect gift for yourself or a loved one, whatever, the Cowboys fan here for the holiday season. Hunter M. If we do beat the Patriots next week, how does this affect the confidence level of the team when we start off fast? If the Cowboys beat the Patriots, that's kind of like your turning point game. That is, or maybe better as your launch pad game. You beat one of the best teams in the NFL on the road, that is a big-time confidence booster. Now, I think the Cowboys had too much confidence, but if they win that game, your confidence level gets cranked up to 10. Jose Silva. Will the Cowboys continue to ride Dak finally? I hope so. My hope from this game is this is the moment that the Cowboys offense and coaching staff figures out best chance to win games, which is all you can do as a coaching staff, is to let Dak sling the football. My hope is the Cowboys have now figured that out. So I hope that's the case, but I still have a little bit of doubt there. I thought that this was going to be a run because we're stubborn game. Was anything but the case. That was a big deal here for the Cowboys. Very pleased by the play calling and the offense. Hopefully that continues going forward. I hope you're right, Jose. This should be the game that the Cowboys let Dak Prescott sling the football. Hope that's the case going forward. Hey Cowboys fans, thanks for watching the Cowboys Report. If you haven't already, click right here to subscribe to our channel for all the best Cowboys coverage on the internet. That's news, rumors, highlights, mailbags, film studies, and a whole lot more. And I'm making your lives a little bit easier as well with the next Cowboys Report video right here.